Morning, everyone. My name is Akshay Shinde. My roll number is 19 ATS 09. Here I am presenting the World Weather Report for the week 13th to 19th April 2020. Here we are going to discuss about the extreme event happened during this week all over the world. Yeah, here we can see the climate anomalies and events happen during the week in April 2020. Here we can see the global average temperature in April 2020, and several phenomena happen during this month or during this week. During this week in mm, all over the world, we can see here in Arctic sea ice extend during the period in April 2020. Here in the Asia, we can see that the actually we are discussing about the temperature in Asia. Much of the North Central Asian temperature departure that were plus 2.5 degree centigrade or higher during this period. And Africa also witness of warmest uh, month or warmest week in this period. In Australia, we can see here the Australian continent. They recorded the fifth warmest temperature in during the period. And here we can see all over the world the temperature anomaly climate anomalies even during April 2020. Here in another slide, we are discussing about the global temperature pattern in April month in 2020. The temperature anomalies and percentiles are shown in the graded grid, graded map. The anomaly map is a product of merge land surfaces temperature that is global historical climatology network, in short GHCN, and sea surface temperature that ERSST that we use. They use version 5 and for that anomaly analysis. And percentile map provides additional information by placing the temperature anomaly observed for a specific place and time period into the historical perspective, showing how the most current month, season, or year compares with the past. Here is the next slide for precipitation anomalies during April 2020. The rain anomalies is in meter from NCAP reanalysis model. Through the gradual northward travel of the precipitation future following the sun continues for this time of a year. In tropic, bold precipitation maxima are evident at about the equator in Africa, we can see here. And over the maritime continent of South America, uh, South America, peak values in this maxima is this maxima are over 40 millimeter per day, or 400 millimeter per day, 400 millimeter per month. The South Pacific convergence zone stretching southwest from New Guinea is also very intense. Here we can see. Here is the first. I'm going to present extreme events happened during this week. That is over the South Indian Ocean. There is one storm. The name is Jeruto. The we can and event known as that tropical storm Jeruto. Actually, Jeruto Center was located near latitude of 15.8 degrees south of south, and longitude of 83.3 degree east. Jeruto was moving southwest near 10 knots and 12 meter per hour with the speed of 90 kilometer per hour. Maximum sustainable winds were near 40 knots of that storm. And the storm is Jerito storm was dissipated on the April 16. Actually, it is the latest tropical cyclone developed in the southern Indian Ocean. Is not treated to land areas. According to NASA and NOAA's satellite provided the forecast, which is a visible image of that tropical storm Jerito on 15 April 2020. And here we can see the satellite image of the Jerito's storm. That is located near the 15.8 degrees of south and longitude 83.3 degrees to east. The tropical cyclone, or we can easily say that hurricane, are the most powerful weather event on the planet. According to the NASA's expert scientists in scientific exploration contributes that to essential services provided to the American people by the federal agencies, we can say. And wind pushes the heaviest rainfall that we can see here in the pink east of the center, where it was falling at a rate of 1.6 inches per hour in a small area. Here is the again extreme event happened on 15th April 2020 at nearly, we can say, actually it's not a exact time. The event is actually the storm affected areas by the storm, as we know, is Nagaon, Morigao, Kamru district, and heavy cyclonic storm lashes that Guwahati and some of the part of Assam. The severe sandstorm hit the capital of the city of the Assam and other part of the state, followed by a mild shower of rain. The storm is locally known as Bardosilia, accompanied by a heavy rain and thunderstorm and make it marks the beginning of the monsoon season. Actually, the storm is severe sandstorm hit the capital city of the city of Assam and other part of the state, followed by the rain. The storm damages several houses, roadside hoardings, and uprooting electrical poles and trees in many parts of the state. As we all know, in every storm there is a economically damaged areas are we can see in during the storm. Here is the another event happened on 13th April 2020. Actually, there was a thunderstorm that will very damage damaged situation, creates a very damaged situation in that particular region, that north of the north part of the Thailand, northeast and east and central Thailand, including capital of the Bangkok. Even Bangkok is also affected by that storm. The heavy rainfall is was heavy rainfall was happen because of this thunderstorm. Very strong wind are seen there. The storm were fueled by the high pressure area from the China, which brought strongly southerly winds barreling toward Thailand as it picked up humidity from the South China Sea. The rain with thunderstorm and strong winds are pummel the eastern and southeastern part of the Thailand, as I mentioned already, while isolated rain shower and strong wind over the central area of the Thailand. Among the affected province were Chiang Rai and Thani and Lampu, like that. So many areas affected by that thunderstorm. The thunderstorm added. They are working with the administration, collaboration with the peoples, and they uh, support the residents affected by the storm, and damage assessment will also be conducted. So the finance ministry of the Thailand will grant the whole operations that they need during this situation. And one more phenomenon we are going to see, that wildfire, like we seen in Kerala and Australia, bushfire. Same as like that in Ukraine, we can see that the wildfire happened during the 13th April 2020. The wildfire ranging in Kernoville exclusion zone. Actually, the zone is where forest fire is happen. Wildlife in Ukraine have spread to just over a mile from the defunct Kernoville nuclear power plant and disposal site of the radioactive waste. Uh, Flames and a cloud of smoke rising within a site of the protective shelter over the Carcass and Chernobyl unit for nuclear reactor. Uh, the reviews of the air pollution in queue after a sandstorm or an wildfire. Video, sorry, the tour operator, one of the stranger wrote that the fire had reached the abandoned city of Pripyat and was just 2 kilometers away from the nuclear power plant and Pidlincy radioactive waste disposal site. The situation was then is very critical and all the zone is burning. Ukraine emergency services on that day said that told that the situation is very difficult and everyone should be calm and saying all radiation levels in normal and using people not listen to that any rumors about that radioactive material is going to dangerous for peoples who live around the nuclear plant. The main thing that there is no threat to the nuclear power station to spend fuel storage and other critical site in the exclusion zone. That the fire was then in fire was controlled by the several firefighters and dozens of fire trucks. On the same day, 13th April, in Bosnia and Herzegovina, there is one more wildfire. Dozens of wildfire of various sizes have blazed through the forest and scrublands and pastures around the moisture, Konzik and Jablanica, Prozoram and other places in that particular regions. In the area of the north of most wildfire that spread from the realistic reduced mountain pass was put under control on overnight before it reached holidays and homes in the area. Actually, the wildfire have been ranging from several days to Mostar and other towns in Bosnia, southern Herzegovina and region. But fire, the government assisted by the army helicopters and have managed to contain the blazed blazes. The dozens of wildfire of various sizes have blazed through forest and scrubland and the pasture around the particular region. Between the Jablanica and Konjik, some 40 kilometers of the north of the monster, uh, they were able to control that wildfire. Here in the on 14th April, we can see the tornado. Dozen tornadoes are form over the United States, and many of the peoples are killed by the tornadoes and the tornadoes and severe weather strike southern state. The storm scarp a defective path across the six states on the causing widespread damage and cutting power. It was the nation's deadliest tornadoes outbreak in 6 year, and we can imagine how it was deadly tornado. We can say actually there were 60 report of more than 60 tornadoes are reported along the region Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia. We can see here. Uh, the one more image of that tornadoes. Major severe weather outbreak occurred across the southern United State on April 20 to April 20 to April 13, in northeastern South Carolina and uh, southeastern and North Carolina experienced the rough weather during the morning hours of the 13th of April. Damage were reported across the all over the Carolina. Fortunately, actually there was no injuries and fatalities were reported across the northeastern South Carolina and southeastern North Carolina during the severe weather outbreak. Here in the one more severe phenomenon we can see here in the Yemen, that on 14th April there was flooding because of the very heavy rain. Widespread flooding causes massive damage in Sana's, the name of that area in Yemen. Heavy rain on 13th April 2020 caused widespread and severe flooding in Sana's yeah, in Yemen, resulting in at least two fatalities and massive damage to properties. Roads remained uneducated on 14th April. Flash flooding in the district of Al Salim killed two people. Al Salim is again a name of uh, within the Yemen, killed two people after they were saved by arranging water. At least one house collapsed, while dozens of other sustained damages and permanent residents. Actually, it was very deadly flooding. There was in images we can see that vehicles, how the vehicles are floating in that flooding, and areas are undergoes flood water and like that. One more phenomenon on 16th April, that we can see the flooding again in Pakistan region. That more heavy rain has caused building to collapse, and phenomenon like landslide and flash flood in Pakistan's Khyber provinces. Flood and landslides have blocked roads in several districts, with Chitrala among the worst affected, and heavy rain and flooding have also damaged crops and affected the economy of that Pakistan region. We can see here the 77.1 millimeter of rain in 4 hours. Actually, it is a very big number. You can see 77.1 millimeter within the 24 hours during the period of 15th to 16th April, and same like Pakistan. We can see the flooding in Afghanistan on 16th April 2020. Heavy rain has also affected part of central and northern Afghanistan, with flooding and reported in some regions we called Kapisa, Badakhshan, Bagbish, Nangar, and Ghor province. Actually, we can conclude that the heavy rain has also affected part of neighboring Afghanistan, and flooding was also reported in Shinwar district in Nagapur province. In that flooding, we can also conclude that the Afghanistan meteorological department and provide us the uh, units and how much rainfall occurred in Afghanistan during 16th April, like Pakistan and Afghanistan. We can see here. We are going to another slide that earthquake happened during the week during the week that in Argentina. We can see here the earthquake of 2. Earthquake with a 2.7 magnitude on Richter scale that happen in Argentina. Another earthquake we can see here in Iran on Monday, 13th April. That was a magnitude of 2.8 on Richter scale. Thank you. Thank you very much.